Okay then, let me just go somewhere else. Oh, hi there. Excuse me, sir, have you seen a little boy with a missing shoe crawling around? No, I don't believe so. Of course you didn't. But continue with, a couple who we were just here were talking about a child. Aha, okay. Who is this couple exactly? Interesting. Do you have any idea as to where we might find this couple now, my good man? I believe they are staying in the front carriage, sir. May I suggest paying them a visit? Oh, we sure will, Chester, we sure will. A wonderful suggestion. Thank you for your assistance. Come along now, Luke. Let's drop in on the couple in the fourth carriage. Alright, let's go to find this couple then. To see if there is this child or not. The professor and Luke decided to search for a couple who may have seen Tom. Okay then, let's go. Okay, he said for carriage. Okay then. And I'm pretty sure that they are in the room where we couldn't go yet, so it should be pretty easy to find them, if I'm correct. Okay, Miss Babette is still sleeping, so strangely. She's still here. Also the guy is still here, yes. Okay, let me just go back then. So I wanted to check out something in case I will miss anything. But yeah, I suppose that this is the room that we need to go. In fact, there is a couple here. Okay then, cool. Now let me just check out quickly and let's talk to them. Good day, young fellow. You're in the wrong room. My wife and I are staying here. We are therefore sorry to introduce you, sir, but if you are searching for a lost little one, did you happen to see or hear anything pertinent to this? Oh, sweetie, I do believe they might be talking about the darling cutie pie that just passed by, remember? Oh yes, he was a cute one, he was small and very clever looking, I'll say. So you did see Tom then? He's been missing in a while now. I don't think I know wherever he was, a girl or a boy, to be told. Tom's a right nice name though. Oh, Patience, dear. I'll be my best this said that it was a girl who passed by our room. Yes, now that you mention it, I had a feeling that the scap might have been a girl. Excuse me, but you can pretty much tell if a child is a boy or a girl, considering how they will be dressed up, so... Okay, and I wonder if this is like about a child or not. But until you feel that the twing on his back and get a good long look, you never can be sure, can you? Now I'm all confused. I don't have the faintest idea who we're talking about anymore. Yeah, me either. Because at this point I don't think we're talking about a child, considering all these two talking about it, so... Okay. What? Also Little right now is a little confused on what's happening right now, so... And I can't blame him on that. I hate to say it, but it looks like this hot lead just turned cold, Professor. On the contrary, Luke, we may have just stumbled onto some extremely valuable information. What do you mean, Professor? Maybe I have some ideas. We'll see. First, let's return to the scene of Tom's disappearance. The Professor Luke decided to return to the site of Tom's disappearance. Okay, then take your secrets, Layton. But okay, let's just go back and let's see what's about to happen, I suppose. Because this couple may be confused, but maybe they know more than we do. Ah, Inspector. Tell me, are you any closer to uncovering the whereabouts of the missing child? So you two are still Filipino road trying to find that title, are you? Well, yes, kinda. Do you mean to say that the shadow has been found? No, no, not at all. Of course. Of course you didn't find anything yet. And I'm pretty sure that Gamtube and I will have already found something about whatever. What I'm saying is that the shadow is no longer on this train. I asked everyone about but no one gave me an answer that suggests that they have seen the lad. He led me to the conclusion that the poor child either got off the chain or fell off it. Fell off? Yeah, even Layton is surprised about this conclusion. I mean, come on, a child fell off the chain without anyone to notice it? That's impossible, really. Yes, it's entirely possible given the way children love to run amok. Okay, yes, but they are not fucking stupid, shall we? They will not jump off a train. When you can believe that with their overseen lands, you got yourself a recipe for disaster. Again, okay, that the children are reckless but are not stupid. I contacted the lawyers police at the next station, so feel free to give up to your search. Just a moment, Inspector. The windows on this train are very high, and every exit is manned. Given the situation, don't you think it's likely a child could have made it off the chain unnoticed? Yeah, just like I said, it's impossible that no one notices something like that. Alright, I'll you. So tell me, Layton, what do you think it is Sully Uncle Peter good off to? That I can say, but something tells me that we may have been barking up the wrong tree. Yeah, as I don't feel seriously wrong with these things. Since Babette never mentioned the child. Oh, there's just no reason with you, fine. Keep playing the detective. Nothing will come up with, I'll tell you. People say about that, charm, because I'm pretty sure that Layton is up to something, unlike you. Oh, Ain is gone. Okay then. Okay, now what am I supposed to do? Because I'm not sure. I checked pretty much every room I could, so I don't know what else I must do now. Remember I had to go back to the set where Tom disappeared first, so maybe I had to just find the right courage for doing that. Did someone spray on them? What's your mind, my boy? You look distracted. I started to point my finger on why, but I feel like someone has been watching us for a while. You too? I've been feeling the same sensation myself. Do you think that someone might be telling us? Don Pablo? No, I don't think so. It's certainly possible. Keep an eye on for anything unusual. Okay then. And there's something on the ground over there. Seems like another shoes. Okay then. Maybe it's the other shoe of Tom. Huh? This looks like one of Tom's shoes, don't it, Professor? Doesn't it, Professor? It certainly does. This is strange though. It's for the same foot as the shoe that the inspector gave us earlier. Okay, this is strange for sure. So it is. Aha! I think Reto just realizes something. So then, Tom must be... Yep, I get who Tom is at this point. Look, I do believe we both made a faulty assumption. What do you mean? Recall for a moment the events as they have unfolded us this far. Let's see. Whose the tiny shoes was found on the floor? That's right, as a shoe small enough for a baby. And then there was the cap we found in the kitchen. But it was larger things in such a tiny corner. I don't know how Tom could have sneaked in there. Correct, in order to go back there. Tom will have to be no more than a few sights. I don't think I see any boys more than myself on the train now that you mention it. Exactly, like I said before. I didn't see any little boys more smaller than Luke, so it's strange if you can say so. That was my same impression as well, which is why I began to consider a different line of thought. Look, what if you and I have already seen Tom about and didn't even know it? You see, while we've been searching for Tom, we assumed that he is a small child. But what if the assumption proves false? What if we have been wrong from the start? I think I see what you're getting at, Professor. Yeah, I think I see it too, honestly. So, this is getting more interesting. The single shoes of us left the shoe, identical in any way to the shoes the inspector gave us. If that strange pair of shoes means that what I think it does, then our friend Tom is... puzzle incoming! Tom's true identity. Let's see. Professor Layton has a feeling that Tom may not be the kid or boy he was assumed to be. Model shapes the pieces around and arrange them into a plus shape in the middle of the board to reveal Tom's true identity. Okay, while I do this puzzle, let's see if you guys understand who Tom really was from the start or not. Because it's very clear from the start, but at the first glance you can know who Tom really is. So tell me in the comment if you already know who Tommy was. Tom was before the big reveal.
Just leave it to me. That was almost too easy.
Good work. And as you can see, Tom is none other than a little dog. They said again, Babette didn't mention that he was a child, so it's obvious it was a dog. Tom is a dog. Do you recall the girl we saw holding a small dog? Yeah, I do. I suspected that small dog was our friend Tom. So if we track down the girl, we'll find the Tom. Exactly, Luke. Another puzzle solved. Yay! The professor Luke decided to search the young woman who see holding a little dog. And again, knowing who the young girl is kinda easy because if you saw the first cutscene when we started the game, it's pretty obvious who the girl was. Yeah, because the disguise it was not so much elaborate, so you can tell who she was really. So let's just find this girl, and I'm pretty sure that we'll find this on the deck. And who is this guy? Look at that! You managed to solve at least 12 puzzles. I applaud you. Heartily. I can't say how I go. Is this like a couple of others puzzle solver like yourselves? Let's be a place, eh? Okay, I think it's the one that we took like when we solve other puzzles in this room. I mean, on this train, otherwise it will not make us go past it. What about... No, this puzzle is going to keep me up all night. Oh, sorry about that. Now that was you with you too. What can I do for you? Maybe we would like to go to the deck, but you are kinda in the way, so if you just let us go through. We are looking for a young lady with a small dog. Have you seen anyone fitting that description? Yeah, I remember seeing someone like that pass by. I think she was heading to the back of the train. Thank you very much. We'll just be on our way. Now hold your right there, top hat. I saw it is. Get all the grocery and to answer your question and then scroll off without a word. I told you what you wanted to know, so the way I see it, you should at least lend a man a hand. And besides, I didn't realize you required our help. How may we be of service? A friend gave me this puzzle because I love art, but maybe you have better luck with it than I had. Fancy giving it a go? I suppose we have to just bring on. Clouds and sky. A man on the train shows your pictures is painting dead. Let's say this picture has a total harass of 10. Can you work out how much of it are made up of clothes compared to the hair that's made of sky? Don't think you need to guess the answer. There is a defined method you can use to work this out. How much of the hair is sky and then how much is cloud? Okay, let me just check here.
This should do the trick. A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Nice job. The key is to use the scribble on the frame to give it the picture. Once you do that, it should be clear that B and F and C and I, D and G and a natural simply pairs the same drawing with the colors reversed. Yeah, pretty much do a different thing, but yes, the answer is the same. Ah, so that's how you do it. You got quite ahead of your shoulder, don't you? Yeah, we can say so. Now, as for the girl you were asking about, she's probably on the obsession deck behind me. That's where we wanted to go along, but okay. And even another piece of the camera. Okay, cool. And I'm pretty sure that was the flash. The vessel looked decided to attack with the girl on the observation deck. Okay then.